Good day everyone and welcome back to another lecture video for our personal development class. For this week, we are going to discuss a very interesting topic and very timely as well. Are you excited to know about this? Let's start. And this is all about mental health. What do you know about this topic or this issue? Did you know that last October 10, 2020, that is our World Mental Health Day? They had this day so that people will be aware about the importance of knowing mental health issues and other related stuffs about mental health. The title of our discussion for this week is all about Chapter 7, Mental Health and Well-Being in Middle and Late Adolescence. To start with, according to the U.S. National Institute of Health, mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act as we cope up with life. It is also helping determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Concepts of mental health includes number 1, subject well-being, 2, perceived self-efficacy, 3, autonomy, 4, competence, 5, intergenerational dependence, and 6, self-actualization of one's intellectual emotional potential, among others. So let us take a look at each. Subject well-being may be defined as one's personal thoughts, feelings about one's overall state of being. Next is perceived self-efficacy. When we say self-efficacy, this is our one's perception of one's value and worth, effectiveness, and ability in performing a task or activity. Autonomy deals with one's capacity to separate one's identity from other significant persons like parents, lovers, and special friends. Competence, it is related to self-esteem and self-identity. It is the perception of one's capacity to effectively perform an activity. Intergenerational independence refers to the relationship between individuals who belong to different generations but may be living separately as independent, autonomous person during a specific period of time. And lastly, self-actualization of one's intellectual and emotional potential. This is about fulfilling one's perceived potential, becoming the person that one has aspired for. What are the characteristics of actualized individual? 1. They have acceptance of their reality and have compassion to help solve problems of other people and society in general. 2. They're spontaneous with their thoughts and behavior and are open to change. 3. They have strong need for privacy and solitude. 4. They may often experience peak of intent of joy and happiness. And 5. They nurture good mental health and well-being. So as you can remember, we studied self-actualization way back in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And this is the highest point wherein this is the last need or last to perceived of a human being. And lastly, 6, they have acceptance of their reality and have compassion to help solve problems of other people and society in general. And lastly, number 7, they're spontaneous with their thoughts and behavior and are open to change. Maintaining good mental health and well-being requires resiliency and adaptability. When we say resiliency, the capacity to establish and maintain one's balance and well-being in the face of adversity. And adaptability, the capacity to adjust to change necessary for one's survival and balance. The WHO clearly noted that poor mental health plays a significant role in diminished immune functioning and the development of certain illnesses and eventually premature death. Do you know that mental illnesses will lead you to death? Interesting. That's why it is very, very important to raise awareness about this one. Healthy self-concept plus healthy mind and body equals good mental health and well-being. So we are not just going to take good care of our physical health or our physical body, but our mental health as well. When all of these elements are in balance, then general well-being is experienced. Well-being is a state of wellness wherein every aspect of person is in balance. Being well and feeling well means there is a general sense of contentment, happiness, calmness, and peace within. What are the challenges to mental health and well-being? When we say mental health problem, this is a short-term and temporary change in person's thought, feelings, or behavior that upsets one's well-being, interpersonal relationship, and productivity. So when we say mental health problem, it is just short-term. Technically, it can be cured. Mental health challenges faced by adolescents worldwide. Conduct or behavior disorder. Second is anxiety. Third is depression. Next is eating disorder, sexual behavior, substance abuse, and violent behavior. I can say that there are a lot more issues or other mental illnesses, but these are the most commonly problem or mental health issues faced by adolescents worldwide. I can say that number one here is depression, followed by anxiety. Support for mental health and well-being. There are 5 popular steps to improve mental health and well-being. Number 1, to connect. 2, be active. 3, keep learning. And 4, give to others. And lastly, number 5, take notice. Always remember that happiness is free. And then I will be ending my video with this social media post. Someone might need to hear this today. In case no one has told you this today, I am glad you exist. You are important. I am proud of you, and I believe in you. I hope you learned something from today's lecture. Goodbye.